Alright everybody, so welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. I don't know how to introduce myself sometimes in these streams, but yeah. Just gonna double check something. Yeah, seems good. Seems good to me. Live chat, cool. I'm just gonna do that. Okay, let's see. Alright, cool. Oh, what's going on? This one? Yeah, okay. Cool. There we go. Alright, so yeah, so welcome to the stream, like I said. Yeah, I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'm just doing some research or something first. Sorry about that. Okay, cool. But I hope you're doing well. Not doing too bad myself, so we're gonna do some pixel art from scratch. But I think this might be the only stream that I'll ever do of this pixel art / animation, because I'm also going to animate this, because it shouldn't take too long, unless somehow something goes wrong, which in that case will change. But yeah, it shouldn't be too bad. Because like I said, I'm not going to spoil much. So yeah, but for now, we're just going to go ahead and start making the background. We will put our character later, but once again, you'll see what kind of animation this is eventually. So yeah, let's just get this show on the road, shall we? I think we'll start off. Sorry for my helicopter. So I think it's only going to be an hour stream, and that's it. It's not going to be, like I said, too terribly long. So let's see. You're going to have that. Doesn't have to be the most spectacular background in the world. Let's see. So I'm thinking, let's say the landscape is just going to be a simple, you know, let's say type of hill, or I don't know, and there's a sea in there basically on the left side. There's some clouds and everything. So pretty simple, but at the same time you also see why I'll keep it simple. Because yeah. I love to make unpredictable things, so yeah, so let's just go ahead and start working on it. Oh, that's kind of not, that's not the best right now. Okay, yeah. But yeah. So how are you guys doing? I hope you're doing well. I'm doing good. From what I've heard, because you know there's this terrible live action movie or remake of Disney's Snow White. Again, I don't know why Disney chose to make a live action now, which is kind of ridiculous to me. I'm just gonna make it simple, and then I'll make it a bit more detailed, and then also add some other things. So yeah. But again, I don't know why they really had to make it super, you know, like super simple. Oh, what am I talking about? I don't know why they I'll pick a brown color, or maybe this one. Yeah, I'll vary it after, later. But yeah, I don't know why they had to make it yeah, so into a live action remake. Oh my god, I'm struggling to speak today apparently. But seriously, it's just getting annoying, man. It really is. But from what I heard, not sure if this is true, but I heard they're finally gonna cancel the live actions afterwards. Well, let's hope they do, because this is terrible. It's terrible, a terrible idea to put in. I mean, seriously, I'm honestly shocked as to why on earth they are. Yeah, they keep going with this. Seriously, they literally are plagiarizing themselves. I mean, seriously. It's getting to the point where it gets ridiculous. I mean, seriously. It's just so stupid. Excuse me. But yeah, I mean, I'm honestly... Oh, please, don't let the sneeze distract me. But yeah, it's honestly baffling, man. It's disgusting. Seriously. But hopefully they're gonna stop it for good, because we don't want any of that anymore. Because from what I've seen, when it comes to the likes to dislike ratio, it has 49,000 likes and 1.1 million dislikes, which is well earned, very well earned indeed. I mean, honestly, seriously, it's just, I might have to lower, or not lower, increase. Let's just put a random, yeah, like, color there. Okay, cool. Just so that, make sure that's still, I can't tell really. Yeah, it's still there. Although it is a bit hard to see though. Yeah. Like, honestly, I can't stress enough as to why they keep doing these when it's gonna be a failure. Just no. Just no. No. I'm not taking that, Jose. Seriously. It's honestly stupid. It really is. I mean, jeez, man. Ugh. Anyway, believe it or not, I finally updated my server to 1.21.5. Oh, I cannot wait to use the customizable item names. That's gonna be great. You could use those on Optifine, but now you can use it in, you know, pure vanilla, which is gonna be great. Although I tried to make one, for example, renaming. Once I rename golden carrots into cordon bleu, it will turn into cordon bleu, because I absolutely love cordon bleu. Cordon bleu is a type of food, for those of you who don't know. It's a food, yeah. And I absolutely love cordon bleu, even, yeah, as a French guy myself, so, yeah. Seriously, it's pretty delicious, pretty tasty. Alright. So again, it's going to be a pretty simple background, nothing too spectacular, but like I said, there's a reason why I do that. But you'll just have to guess. You'll just have to guess. Of course, I also make these varied, but again, still keep the background simple. It's not going to be just a, landscape background, which is cool on its own, but I prefer it to be more action-based. Somehow I missed a pixel there. Alright, let's try to avoid that same mistake that happened in the last pixel animation, where I missed 2 pixels at the time travel gate, whatever. Ugh. Seriously. Alright, let's go ahead and try and draw the tree. Yeah, let me take a reference of the tree. Well, I'm not going to make it exact, but I just want to impersonate it a little bit. What if I do this? Yeah. Okay, yeah, that could work. Alright, cool. Alright, so let's just, once again, we'll keep this brown for now. So that's going to be one tree there. Well, and probably the only tree. Let's see. Let me just do that. We'll add some branches left and right. Well, probably not everywhere, but yeah. Trying to look up at the chat while I'm doing this. Let's see. Okay, cool. So again, it might not be fully done by the time I'm finished with this stream. And like I said, this stream's only going to last an hour, so yeah. I should probably add another type of pixel there. There we go. That's pretty good. Alright, cool. So we'll get some brown. We'll make this a bit more varied because I don't like how it keeps itself on the straight line. So yeah, let's see. Let's see. So the grass is covering, so I'm just gonna have to make it like a wavy pattern. Things like that. There we go. Perfect. Have to say I do struggle drawing trees sometimes. Yeah. There it goes. And then we got this one. Let's see. And then if I do that maybe? Is it a bit too thick? For some reason I have a hunch that it could be too thick. Let's try and make it less thick then. Okay. Oh shit. There you go. No. Let's see. Just gonna go ahead and take that. Nope. I'm just gonna go ahead and delete all this. Here we go. Yeah. So what else was I gonna talk about? Yeah, so like I said, I update or upgrade the version to 1.20 and 1.5, so I'm excited. I need to do that on my Let's Play World too. Yeah, so now we have the new not the new wolves, the new cows, the new pigs, the new chickens, and now the sheep, when they don't got any wool, it's gonna be in parity with Bedrock Edition. So yeah. Now it'd be cool if we had a major update at some point. Yeah, we'll work on the roots later. But yeah, it will be cool. It will be cool. Let's see. This is too thick. Yeah, I have to say. I don't like how too thick it is. So let me just do that. I'm gonna go ahead and delete all that. Perfect. And so we're gonna also go ahead and take these and we'll also make those. Yeah. And might reduce it a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit. Yeah. Well, last time I've been to Paris. Next time is going to be on May. Hopefully they're still there. But I'm not sure because in the Louvre, it's pretty cool and it's pretty cute. There are drawings made by by Japanese kids. It's so cool. Oh, this is amazing. I love it. I love seeing those. It's so cool. Really. I mean, it makes me happy to see, seriously. I haven't seen this. Well, this is probably my second time I've seen this, I think. The last time was back in 2019, so way back. But I'm glad to see them again, so that's really cool. That is very cool indeed. So yeah, let's just use a different green for the tree leaves. There we go. So let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and again, it might not be the best looking tree in the world, but it could work. It could work. In fact, we could make the branches a bit smaller. Yeah, let's just make it varied. Yeah, like that for, you know. Although, oh, this might look like a horrendous tree though. Yeah, it does look horrendous. It does look horrendous. I don't like it. No, 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 no. Where's my cursor? Okay, there's all my mouse. Whatever. Okay, cool. Well, let's try again. Hopefully it doesn't take me any frustrations. But yeah. That's okay. That's okay. Butter. 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 Alright, cool. So what else can I talk about? Yeah, I'm also going to go to Paris again on the 5th of May. So I'm excited. Sorry about what I just did. Yeah. It's because I was stretching my arms. That's why. Yeah. So there's that. There's that. There's that. Yeah. We might. Yeah, we should probably go ahead and. Well, I don't know. It's currently 10 o'clock, and I've been shooting for 15 minutes now. Okay. So. Let's see. Where should we put the sun? I want to put the sun. Yeah. Yeah, so, which is just basically a circle, a white with a somewhat of sprinkle of yellow-ish circle. So, let's see, where do we want to put it? Maybe we could put it here or something, that could work. So we're just going to have to make a big circle, which I guess in that case, I could go ahead and use the circle tool. Yeah, basically that. So let me just, that's not a good circle. Oh, shit. There we go. So it looks a bit too big. Yeah, it looks way too big even. Let's try again. Let's put it here, I guess. Let's see. That might look alright. Yeah, that looks okay, I think. Yeah. I don't really think it matters. Well, let's try and make it centered just a tiny bit. Not very much, just a tiny bit. Let's see. See if we can do that. Let's say here. There we go, I'm just... There we are. Let's see. I'm gonna fill this up. Yeah, we might see some parts of it, but it shouldn't be too bad to fix. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Cool. Very nice. So, let's see. Just do that. Perfect. So what else should we place down? What else should we do? Maybe I could add the flowers. Maybe I could add the grass already. Or I could start making the sky yeah, varied. Let's see. So this is going to be the brighter spot, whereas this color you see here is going to be the darker spot. So let's see. And the brighter spot isn't going to have very much layers, so let's just do that. And let's see. Let's just make it super bright, just like that. That should be good, yeah, okay. But then it gets longer and longer as it goes on. Yeah, so it gets longer and longer. So for example, maybe not that long, that second one. Maybe the third one will get actually way longer, but still not the longest. Let's see, so we'll take this color, and this time we'll tone it down a little bit. Does that work? Excuse me. That might work, yeah. Alright, so this one's even bigger. Even bigger, so let's see, like that. Take this color once again, I just had to make sure. Okay, so 52 is the ratio that we need. Right. Okay, so that's the ratio that we need. Perfect. Perfect. Beautiful. And then the rest is just gonna be, you know, this color. Oh shit. Once again, what was the color again? 52. So currently this is 36. So let's say 43. Yeah. That could work, yeah. That could work. Potentially. Yeah. And if I'm correct here, let's see. Just take a reference to the sky that I used, the pattern. Oops. Yeah, okay. Gotcha. Right. I kinda wanna use the same style of the sky that I did on some pixel art, just like this one. Alright, cool. Alright, let's go. So this is how I do basically. So it's kind of like a zigzag pattern almost, if you will. Yeah. So yeah. Anyway, oh shit. Anyway, let's see. Yeah, I was talking about this game before I got interrupted by a lag, and then I had to end the stream because the lag I had was insufferable. I seriously hate it, man. Lagging for no reason. Oh, this computer's an idiot these days. But yeah, I was talking about this game named Simulacra. Pretty good horror game. Well, it's a found footage like horror game. Well, the very first Simulacra wasn't called Simulacra. It's called Sarah's Missing, which dated back in 2016. And yeah, you basically found someone's phone, and then you have to browse and search for clues and everything inside the phone. And yeah, as time goes on, or the more clues you found, of course, the more you don't know how I can't describe it, but oh well. It's just it's a great horror game, but there is a major issue, or not a major issue, but an issue that I've came across quite a few times with these games, and that is that for some reason, especially on Simulacra 2, the characters, like the main characters, are not the best, really. Like, they're just kind of unlikable. But for some reason, you have to save them. Especially this one character named Rex. Spoiler alert for those of you who don't want to hear the spoilers or want to see for yourself. But oh my gosh. Even I watched John Wolf's Let's Play on it. Oh boy. Yeah, talk about a character development. Making a character more insufferable and, let's say, scarier, but not in a horror way, than the monster itself, which is called, I think in the game it's Simulacra 2 is called the Ripple Man. Although, I have to say, Simulacra 2 wasn't really that horror. It was kind of they dilute with the horror was diluted. I don't know why they chose that. It was just more like a like these crime, like these police series that you see, where you have to solve the mystery and everything. So I mean, there's some glitchiness here and there, but yeah, kind of a bit disappointing, really. And also the premise of Simulacra 2 is that these characters here, including the main characters, including the one that died and the one that have to search through a phone named Maya, are all influencers. But the way they talk on social media makes them feel like they have 1 million plus on the social website called Chimera, which is basically Instagram. But obviously they can't put Instagram in the game because otherwise it will be product placement. So yeah, for example, instead of Instagram, it's Chimera. Instead of Twitter or Tumblr, it looks like a mixture between the two. It's called Jabber. And instead of Spark from the first game, or instead of Twitter from the or Tinder, my gosh, from the first Spark, this one is from the first game. And instead of yeah, and so on and so forth. So you get my point, yeah. And also, instead of Siri, it's Iris, who's actually been in all games. Even in Megan is missing, yeah. Or Sarah's missing. What am I saying? Oh my gosh, Megan is missing. What am I talking about? Megan is missing is a film, right? I think that's what I heard here. Yeah. I should not get these two mixed up. Between Sarah's missing and Megan is missing. They're both totally different things. Megan is missing is a movie, and yeah, Sarah's missing, yeah. But yeah, it's a cool concept. Though I have to say, so they actually made 5 games. I haven't been invested on the 3rd Simulacra though. So in order we have Sarah's Missing, first Simulacra, so just Simulacra, Simulacra Pipe Dreams, Simulacra 2, and Simulacra 3. Not sure if they made any others. I haven't checked those yet. Probably not, but that's just my guess. I need to go invest into that. But yeah, like I said, it's a pretty cool concept for horror games. But for example, on the second one, yeah, like for some reason we have to support these insufferable main characters, especially Rex. I mean, what the scariest part of in this game is the Rex rap video. Oh my word! I mean, at the same time I do have to respect the fact that they are self-aware that it's gonna be trashy and everything. But oh boy. If you want to give it a listen, be my guest. But be warned, it's very cringy. It's called Who You Messing With, Rex. Who You Messing With, Rex. Or Who You Messing With, Rex. Probably just put Who You Messing With, Rex. Best, I'm the best since Tyrannosaurus Rex. Oh my gosh. And I do have to respect the actors and everything. Even if it might be cheesy at points. Yeah, I'd have to respect them. Although I kind of understand why acting in horror is pretty hard. It's hard in acting, especially like to be convincingly afraid. As John Wolfe said, yeah. It's not very easy at all. You have to be convincingly afraid to do that. And like I said, it's hard. It's very hard. So, and the detective Murillo, who is supposed to cooperate with, he hasn't done much. I like how he says, "Oh, you're gonna handle Solo for now." I was like, are you serious for now? We've been handling the Solo this whole time. What are you talking about? Seriously. And then he also said again, saying, almost at the end, saying, "Here I was thinking this is the start of a beautiful partnership." Even though he did a lot of work, so what the heck, man? I was like, they barely done. Detective Murillo, he's barely done anything. Wow, we're going wow, there's so much more than I thought it would be. But yeah, it's like, yeah, he hasn't done much, so what's the point? I mean, seriously. Oh man. But in terms of the first simulacra, it's also pretty good, although sometimes there was a bit of fluff and a bit of mess up in the writing. Like, it's like, come on, I want to go now. For example, you know, like when the phone was about to remote wipe, yeah, yeah, we couldn't directly say, oh, we had a remote wiped. It's like, come on, man, this is ridiculous. Plus, it makes us lose time because there was a timer as well. So, not sure why they chose that. But once the timer's out, don't worry, not all hope is lost. You may put your name and everything, but then the phone will be and say back to Anna and everything. So yeah. And also, they're gonna ask you some questions like, like for example, would you rather know, or actually, do you sleep early or late, or which in my case is late. I do sleep late. Or one of my favorite ones, I was like, okay, that's a bit weird as well, is your hair smells nice, true or false? It's funny. And the pipe dream is probably the weirdest one, yeah. Yeah. It's kind of basically about this guy who's obsessed with, or your friend, Teddy, your friend, I guess. His name is Teddy, who's obsessed with the game Flappy Bird, and not Flappy Bird, with PPY. It's still the same gimmick, and you know, but it's Flappy, like, you know, to pee, Flappy Bird. So it's kind of gross, though. Although there's a lot of pee references in this. Sorry for those of you who are eating. I sincerely apologize. I mean, there's a lot of pee jokes. I was like, what's going on with that? I was like, what's up with everything? And I get that's the gimmick of the game, but I don't know how I feel about this, really. I really don't. Yeah. Though it's a lot shorter than the first simulacra. The shortest one is Sarah's Missing. It's probably the best one too. Yeah, even first simulacra was pretty good too. Yeah. I have about the same opinion as John Wolf. I think I enjoyed Simulacra, the first one, just as much as Sarah's Missing. And it's longer, obviously. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Hang on, I'm just gonna do this temporarily. This. So this will be temporary, so just to know. I mean, it doesn't have to be accurate, but I just wanna, you know, go ahead and make it right. But yeah, but yeah, I mean, seriously, in the first one, it's about this time Anna is missing in her own apartment or whatever, and yeah, you have to find a simulacra or whatever. Yeah, okay. I mean, seriously, it's a cool game. I like it. And when John Wolf, yeah, got the game, he didn't actually buy or pay it, I guess, because he was given a free code, so he didn't. He was given a code so that he didn't have to pay. So that's cool. Whereas in the Simulacra 2, yeah, he did pay for it though. But yeah, I mean, seriously. So in Sarah's Missing, I'm not sure if he got the good ending. or not. Got the ending where I don't know. In the first Simulacra, he's got the worst ending, but whereas in Simulacra Pipe Dreams and Simulacra 2, he got the good ending. I like how in the first part of Simulacra 2, because this is the only Simulacra that he hasn't split into, or that he has split into 2 parts, because the rest he hasn't, because he wanted to make it into a full video. This time he did split into 2 parts, especially because for some reason he discovered a bug in a Simulacra 2. For me, it was kind of funny though, because in the part after, like there's a video where someone, or it could be like one of her friends, is looking at the picture of the group of those 4 influencers, but even though one of them died, like I said, and then she put it back in the cupboard or in the drawer. Yeah. After that, when Detective Morello said, "Oh, I need an answer, please," he checked and it's like, why is that? Who is Greg? And he didn't recognize him at first, but then he said, "Oh, I didn't know this until I saw Greg." And so I was like, what on earth is going on? Yeah, has to be a bug. I mean, although not sure why there's Greg in all. And yeah, Greg from the first game, like Greg who was Anna's ex-boyfriend, and he cheated on her and everything. So yeah, but it was funny though, and I love the frustration. He's like, "Greg, who the heck is Greg?" That's hilarious. It's absolutely hilarious, man. I loved it. Seriously. Oh man. I don't think I could say any better myself, just seeing that. So yeah, let's see. As you can see, placing down these pixels can take a while, but I think it's worth it. I guess I could just copy and paste now that I think about it. But you know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna do the harder way. I'm just gonna do the hard way. Yeah. I don't give a dang. Okay. So yeah, pretty cool game though. So yeah, there's multiple endings in all these games. I think the third one might as well. Haven't been invested on the third one too much. At least not yet. So yeah. Okay, cool. For some reason I start to sound a tiny bit, but not quite sick. Hopefully it's not. Hopefully I won't get sick. But yeah, let's see. Still trying to look at the chat while I'm doing this. Let me also double check something. Alright, cool. Fantastic. So I'm just gonna place these all down. Nice. Okay, so what else can I talk about? So next time I'm going to Paris is going to be on the 5th of May. So there's that. Let's see. I'm just going to stretch a little bit. Oh, it feels good. So next week I'm going to have quite a bit of days off again. So that's great. Plus it'll give me time to do more drawings and everything, hopefully, and do more streaming. So that's gonna be cool. Let's see. What else can I talk about today? I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, so there's also I also put a new data pack in the what do you call it? On my own server. Why am I struggling with words, seriously? Where you can put the painting in the stone cutter, so you get the painting that you want, basically, just like in creative. Isn't that neat? I wonder if you can also get the 4 elements. You know, the air, fire, water, and everything like that. But I don't know. So we'll see. Yeah, sorry if you can hear me click constantly. Click, click. Oh shit. Yeah. Click, 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 click. Click. That was the wrong click there. Okay, cool. Alright, so let's see. So I'm just gonna, yeah, so like I said, it's a bit of a zigzag pattern. I'm seriously wondering when I'm gonna go to Japan, so I think I'm gonna stay in someone else's house. And yeah, it's gonna be cool. So I think it's probably the best option because for one, it's a lot cheaper than going to hotels, including a business hotel. Well, business hotels are cheap, but what I'm gonna do is a lot cheaper, so that's gonna be fantastic. And two, I can talk to them anytime in Japanese because I love talking Japanese, even if I still have my fair share of struggles. But yeah, I think I'll be fine. I think I'll be fine. At some point, I'm gonna have to do some AGL-PT exam. Probably starting with N5. I kind of feel ready for N5. N4 maybe, but I'm not sure. So we'll just have to wait and see. So in where I live, there's none. Basically. So the nearest one I can go is in Paris. So I have to go by train and everything. But for me, I don't live too far from Paris, so that's fine. I think there are like 4 or 4 maybe GLPT exams in France, at least in total. I think that's what I heard. And for me, Paris is the closest, so which is all good for me. I don't live in Paris, but I don't live too far by train. Train-wise, it takes me about less than 2 hours, so that's pretty good. I'm liking that. So we're just gonna do that. Booyah, 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 booyah. Should probably not go too fast, so mess ups can happen, just as you saw. So yeah. So what else can I talk about? What? Oh shit. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, come on now. Yeah. I'm not sure. I already got about 15 minutes left. But like I said, it's only gonna be an hour long. I got a YouTube notification. So let's see. Okay. Alright, cool. I'm trying to think of it. Oh shit. Of an idea, really. Or of something to say, really. Yeah. Sometimes it's tough. It's tough. It's tough. No. Let's see. Okay. Yep, now it's 1:30 now. Maybe I should get back to talk about the first simulacra, let's say. Which I know. Alternative title for the stream. Golo talks about a video game called Simulacra while drawing. No, but there's another character that you have to interact with in the first Simulacra. His name is Taylor Pereira, who makes like puns and everything on Spark, which is basically like Tinder. And I have to say, those Spark messages, they're so accurate, man. Yeah, so accurate. I mean, seriously. Well, kind of. I said I don't even know how they do that, but well, there is a reasonable explanation because you know, they do a lot of research and everything, and yeah, but still, it is super accurate. Wow, I mean, I'm beyond impressed. I am beyond impressed, seriously. It is just wow. Okay, cool. But I was like, now, as much as Greg is pretty much, you know, like a dork, or the game wants you to hate him, I was like, in my gut tells me that it could be Taylor who's the more sinister one. It'll make sense, but apparently it turned out to be I guess, fine, okay guy. I don't know. So, yeah. Sometimes it's just kind of weird, yeah. I'm also weird. Maybe that's why. And I know how that feels, so, yeah. I don't know. Okay, cool. So let me just place all these down. We're getting there. Okay, so that one, this one. Actually, I could just do this. I don't need to place down the pixels. Yeah, this one, that one. Because again, like I said, this is temporary, so it's just so I know where to place them in the spot. So yeah, this one, then that one, then that one, and this one, and then this one, this one, this one. This looks like this could be a loading screen doing that. That could work. And there we go. Perfect. That's another one done. Perfect. Very nice, very nice. Oh, somehow I forgot. Somehow, it's some way, I forgot to do this. Hang on. Let me just color that part here. There we go. Oh, shit. Perfect. Copy this color. Stick it in there. Beautiful. Okay. Fixed now. So got 2 more to go. So halfway there. We're halfway there. We're halfway there. Alright, just give me that. That's perfect. Let me just stretch a little bit. I need some stretching. Oh. Sorry about that. Oh boy. I'm stretching again. And I'm yawning as well. Let's see. Okay. Let me just go back to my feet. I'll get back on my feet, rather. That's the proper way to say it. Okay. Cool. Okay, cool. So, I'm going to take this color. Make sure it's not, yeah. I was just about to say, make sure that it's not camouflaged with the other colors. So, yeah. Alright, cool. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So, we're just gonna place the dots. Place the dots or the pixels in there. And yeah, I guess I could use, oh no, wait, there's no official way to do this. Okay, can I do that? No. I pressed return, but it didn't do much. Okay. Alright, cool. Stop skipping pixels. Okay, cool. So let me just go ahead and do that. I'm just gonna stretch. So what else can I say, or what else can I talk about while I'm doing this? While I'm placing down these pixels, which, oh shoot. Let's see. Perfect. Like that. Oh shit. I'm trying to think here, but sometimes it's not very easy to think about what you want to talk. What you want to talk about. I can't believe that it's already almost May. These time flies super quick. Seriously. I'm telling you. For me, September felt like it was yesterday. I'm serious. Or even October. This just doesn't feel right. It just doesn't feel right to me. How the time quickly goes by. I mean, seriously. Okay, so I'm just going to place down these pixels. I got something in my eye. Very nice. That's always convenient. I need to rub my face. Okay, so I'm just gonna do that. Do da dee dee da da. Sorry, what? Don't know what song I'm trying to sing here, but okay. Alright, cool. Very nice. This one. And that one, yeah. I wonder if I should make a second attempt for Super Ultra Hardcore. Yeah, we'll see. I'm not sure honestly, but yeah, we'll see. This time I'll do better. I'll make sure to build a smaller house if that happens again. Let me just give it that. Because yeah, the issue is that the zombie fell down, or didn't want to fall down, because it was too high, and because it was too high, you could take some fall damage. Yeah, and they could take some fall damage too. So yeah, we're gonna have to avoid that. There we go. By the way, I knew this trick for a while now, but when you put regeneration on, yeah, or I should say instant health on undead mobs, it will damage them, whereas instant damage will heal them, which makes sense. So you have to be careful with those. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I wonder when 1.21.6 is gonna come out. I so want the flying ghasts. And also the new lead mechanic. That's going to be great. Yeah, the new lead mechanic is going to be so cool. So now you can tie mobs together. And also you can make like some sort of hot air balloon with a ghast. Oh, that's going to be sweet. I am going to enjoy this. Maybe I might also make just like Ray's Works, like a dried gas farm. I'll still keep my regular gas farm, and I could still use it to make some dried gas. But I'm also gonna make one so it's like both into one to make a specific farm. So basically, we get the gas here from the gas and the bones from the skeleton, so we can make some bone blocks, so we can make some dried gas as a result. And it's 40 now. Not sure if you might hear in the background, but there are some bells ringing in the in the church of where I live. So yeah, sorry if you might hear that. It is beautiful though. It does happen usually well, often on Sundays. So today is no exceptions. Sorry about it, I just had to rub my face. Also, I have to give massive credits to I did say it in the last stream, but then I got super distracted by the stupid lag. So I'm gonna say again, big credits to Bobu for possibly going to go ahead and recommend my channel to some of his friends. He didn't have to do that, but I thank him big time. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So let me just go ahead and do that. Booyah, 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 booyah. Feels like I say Puyo Puyo. I heard there's a game called Puyo Puyo, but I haven't looked into it too much. I think it might be like a Tetris kind of like game. I could be wrong though. But oh well. So, but yeah, it looks pretty cool. Let's see that. Just do. Oh shit. I skipped one pixel. Don't skip a pixel there. Cool. Just settle down. Okay, cool. So let me just continue on those. Oh. Very nice. Alright, yeah, so we're still carrying on. Carry on. Oh, shit. There's a song with carry on, yeah. Sorry about that. My nose. Okay, cool. So I'm just gonna place down these other pixels there. We got about 2 or 3 minutes now. So yeah. Like I said, it's only gonna be an hour long, because I just want to give you a bit of a sneak peek, a bit of a behind the scenes as well, of what the pixel animation is going to be. Pixel art is going to be. Well, right now it's not going to be much. Well, it's going to be simple. It shouldn't take as long as the other one, which I did. Like, holy cow, that took me a while. I mean, making these long animations do take forever, but I love it. So yeah. The longer, the longer. I mean, it goes without saying, I guess. So yeah. There we go. Whoa, I almost lost my mouse there. I was about to say, what the heck happened? Alright, cool. Oh, my bad. Let's see, like this, like that, like that. Let's see if we can make it until we reach the tree. Because now we got 1 minute left. I'm not sure about it, but I'm just going to carry on because, like I said, we got about 1 minute left, so yeah. So I don't know. Oh, God dang it. Perfect, 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 perfect. Alright, cool. Like that. Oh, for goodness sake. Alright, cool. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Perfect. Well, we might be able to reach that, though. Instead, if anything. There we go. Nice. Yeah, okay, so there we go. So, unfortunately, like I said, I'm going to call that a stream. Again, pretty short stream, only an hour. But still, thank you guys for watching. So, yeah, I already have an idea as to what this animation is going to be, of course. But you'll just have to see it for yourself, or think for yourself, or just, you know, trying to think of what the animation is going to be, like I said. So, yeah. So, like I said, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next stream.